I said in my last video, I know I'm a little bit late. Life and it is what it is. I'm still going to represent Black History Month. And so with that being said, I am going to be designing my own Black Avengers, you feel me? So, with that being said, let's go. But before we get into it, I just hope you know, my first guy that I'm about to bring up, we're always going to have some heroes that everybody knows, and you know it's just because they're the fucking best, and they have the resume to back it up. So, for my leader of my Black Avengers, it's going to be King T'Challa, aka Black Panther. Why not? He literally has a resume of being a great leader. Literally has the experience. He is king of Wakanda, literally one of the most powerful nations in Marvel, you feel me? He's the richest man in Marvel, so he has resources out the ass. And before y'all even try to debate me, yes, he is the richest guy in Marvel by a comfortable margin. On top of that, he also has the intergalactic empire of Wakanda, so he already got his bases covered in space and on Earth. So if the Avengers need to have a base, he has two good bases that people really cannot reach. One's literally in the stars, and one is in a secluded area in Africa where literally nobody can penetrate, except for Neymar if he on a good day, you feel me? But other than that, yeah, they would never have to worry about anybody infiltrating the shit because he is the guy. On top of that, Black Panther has been one of the most amazing characters out there because one, he's also backed by the Council of Gods. He also deals with, has people that deals in magic and spiritual magic. And he himself also has other powers outside of, you know, the heart-shaped herb and surround his body with vibranium in his suit. He also is able to raise the dead because, you know, he's king of the dead and control them. On top of having magic and a bunch of other abilities like shadow physics, which apparently can delete niggas from living. So deal with that, what you want to deal with. And on top of all his contingency plans and him being a tactician out the ass. And since, you know, the MCU really doesn't highlight it because it really does be a shame. But he is one of the smartest people in Marvel, by the way. He's literally top 10. I want to say he's in the range between 6 to 8. So he is pretty fucking smart. Like, he's actually ridiculously smart. The MCU did kind of a poor job by making him not as smart as like Shuri. Like, he's smarter than Shuri. And Shuri's fucking ridiculously smart as well, but they don't really give him the credit. So him being the leader should have been quite obvious, but that's just me. But King T'Challa, aka Black Panther, is my leader for my Black Avengers. Next is gonna be my co-leader slash, you know, if she needs to be step in as like, you know, the pseudo leader, and that's gonna be my weather goddess Storm, you feel me? Storm has also been thrust into the leadership role with the X-Men plenty of times. If it wasn't Scott chasing off, you know, Jean's ass or whoever's buddy he really is chasing after at that time, Storm has stepped up plenty of times to be the leader of the X-Men and has proven in time and time again she can handle her own. On top of being a literal weather goddess. She is literally a god now at this point in time. So her being one of a powerhouse on top of being the mutants relations for the team, because he is being very diplomacy. She'll go out there and speak for mutant relations because everybody hates him for God knows what. And yeah, Storm would be a perfect, you know, perfect co-leader, and on top of that be one of your tanks because she can clear out a motherfucker on a battlefield, you feel me? She is ridiculously strong. Not enough credit towards her, which I feel like she deserves more, but she will be the perfect co-leader because she also has the experience, the grace to know how to communicate with the team, and basically she'd be like everybody's, you know, aunt on the team that take care of everybody. You know, she's like, fine, I wouldn't consider my aunt, but Storm is ridiculous. She is a perfect co-leader for the Black Avengers. She has experience, she has the grace, diplomacy, everything like that. A perfect co-leader for my Black Avengers. Next, we're gonna have my second tank slash my brain. Basically, he's gonna be my Hulk, and that is Blue Marvel. Now, I know a lot of people aren't really like knowledgeable on Blue Marvel. That's simply just because Marvel kind of shoehorned him, or that's basically how his story went. Once they figured out he was black, he got kind of tossed into the shadows, which kind of sucks. It sucks. I ain't gonna hold it. It really does suck. But Blue Marvel is actually one of the most broken characters in Marvel, you feel me? Because he doesn't get enough credit because a lot of people don't know about his story. His power is his antimatter. This man is broken. You want to see him fight Hyperion and beat his ass? He did. You want to see him fight the fucking Hulk and beat his ass? He did. He saved the world multitude of times, and the fact is when they found out he was black, he kind of got shoehorned. So he'll be perfect on the team of my Avengers just because he would be the tank. Not just a tank. No, he will be the fucking tank. On top of him being literally a hyper genius. His intellect is way out there. I'm not saying he's in the top 10, but he's damn near close to it. But again, he just kind of got tossed to the wayside. It's a shame because even when he created his own team, the Defenders, they were a broken fucking team. And T'Challa was up there, so they have team chemistry already. So him having Blue Marvel on the team, it will already just feel like a puzzle piece, and he wouldn't be shoehorned or anything to the side because he'll be with Black Panther. Except he don't want to be thrust into the leadership role, but he can if he has to. But having Blue Marvel on the team as your tank / one of your geniuses up there, perfect. He had to be on my Avengers team. Next on the list, we had to have technically a cosmic specialist and / energy specialist, and that is Monica Rambeau, aka Photon. Photon has, unfortunately, slowly get tossed more into the shadow because they just really decided to not incorporate her in a lot more things. Even though she's quite powerful in her own sense, you feel me? She will definitely be one of my cosmics. She'll be my Captain Marvel, basically. Go roam around the stars. You can hang out. Actually, she can patrol around there and be in charge of the intergalactic Wakanda Empire in the cosmic realm. And so she can just roam around and just detect anything that's coming our way. So you don't have to be basically surprised by any bullshit that comes out from the stars. Because she's out there, she can handle that. On top of that, her powers are ridiculous. Talk about the ability to transform her body into any form of electromagnetic energy, hell, light itself, X-rays, gamma rays, radio waves, you name it. Any type of energy she can perform and transformate that shit and put it back out to anybody. So Monica, even though she really doesn't get enough credit, which is a damn shame, she deserves a spot on this team just because you would need somebody to take away the energy aspect of the battlefield. Anybody who really try to do any type of energy blast, light projections, anything like that, just throw her in the way and she's pretty much gonna handle that nigga solidly fast. So with that being said, I wish Monica Rambeau would get more shine outside of the damn Miss Marvel movies. Damn! She needs a little bit more comic book shine, but she definitely earned a spot on the team because she definitely will be needed. Someone to roam around the cosmic, warn us, basically be my Silver Surfer / Miss Marvel without the over-the-top powers. Even though her powers are crazy, by the way, I'm not trying to diminish that at all, but she definitely deserves to be on my Avengers team. Next, I want to talk about our magic guy, our magic specialist, and there's only one dude I will only think of every single time for, magic in a sense for black heroes, and that is Dr. Voodoo or Brother Voodoo, the way you want to look at it. Basically our first, and I think only, nah, he's not, I don't know if he's only, y'all can correct me on that, but our only Haitian hero. Shout out to my Haitian homies out there. I don't know if they watch my YouTube or not. I don't even think they know it, but yeah, shout out to my Haitian homies out there. But Dr. Voodoo is definitely going to be our magic specialist. He was already a Sorcerer Supreme plenty of times. He also has a wide variety of magic. He not just only specializes in voodoo, he also specializes in voodoo mastery, which honestly is part of the culture. He has spirit possession because he's also not just one person, he's two people. He can summon his brother to get a power boost. He also has spiritual elemental control, and psychic and other magical abilities. So he has a wide range of magic. So we're not just gonna get shoehorned to the shit like, the stuff that Strange only knows. Well, not anymore, because he also knows Asgardian magic and everything like that. But he covers a wide range of magic, so we are not, surprised by any bullshit out there, you feel me? Dr. Voodoo is definitely one of the most powerful, but you can say that for any fucking magic character in Marvel at this point. But he definitely does not get enough, recognition. Why? I don't know. I wish they would have put him more in the MCU. At least he gets some more exposure like, Marvel likes to do, but that's neither here nor there. But he definitely is going to be our magic specialist easily. Next we're gonna have is our tech guys, right? Basically the Iron Man role, but it's gonna be for 2 slots that I need because it's kind of hard to not put these two. It would just need to be broken. So one is gonna be Shuri, aka Black Panther herself, and then Ironheart's Riri Williams, right? Now both of these characters, a lot of people just only specifically knew from the MCU and they thought like Disney was just being fucking DEI just because niggas don't read a book, which is fine. People be ignorant, it is ridiculous. But Shuri has been the Black Panther multiple times. I don't know why people think it was just solely just a Disney thing. No, it's not. It's been a thing a while. But Shuri is also basically a genius. She can help out designing every other technology out there because she lives in Wakanda and just constantly helping out with Wakanda technology amongst like the armies, T'Challa himself, her suit, anything. She can definitely handle that. Then we basically have our Iron Man, basically Ironheart, since in the books she was Iron Man's protege until he passed away, and then he basically became her Jarvis until she gained her own AI configuration in her suit and basically became the next Iron Man. So that basically will help out with both techs, and there won't be liabilities on the battlefield because they both have battle experience. I do not want no liabilities on this team, and both of them know how to get down with the get down. So I know I just threw a lot of information out there, but just don't rely solely on the MCU, because the MCU and some people just think solely that Riri was a damn criminal. She wasn't. She definitely was a protege for fucking Iron Man. And then everybody thinks that Shuri never became Black Panther. She definitely was, plenty of times. And they're both damn well will be on this Avengers team because you need two techs, two damn geniuses out there. On top of that, you can get active on the battlefield if I need you to. So yes, those two ladies will definitely be on my Avengers team. All right, so these next few, like, they'll be like on the reserves slash, you know, obviously active roster. I think this next one I'm about to name is definitely gonna be on the active roster because it's the title, you feel me? But as Sam Wilson, Captain America's Cap is gonna be my field leader, because you're not always gonna have everybody out there always at the same time. Storm's still a part of the X-Men from time to time. Then you also have T'Challa being the literal leader of two fucking empires, Wakanda on Earth and the intergalactic one in space. Which honestly, Monica can fucking handle that shit up there too. But Sam is also gonna be the ground guy, the, you know, people to field leader, because that's pretty much what Cap is. Cap is an astounding leader. I ain't gonna hold you. He definitely knows how to get, you know, get to the people, lead a charge if he has to. He's commanded his own Avengers team, but in this case T'Challa will be running it, but if he has to step up as a leader, he can. Captain America has shown time and time again that he can do what needs to be done, sacrifice himself, not saying, you know, die or anything on the battlefield like that, but if he has to, he will. He's shown to be basically just as good of a hero as like Steve, but even people are going to only, you know, remember Steve just because it's Sam. Sam is the legacy character. They're not going to really legitly think of Captain America and then go straight to Sam Wilson. It's not. But Sam's definitely gonna have to be on my team because you can always use the experience on the team. You feel me? Even though he don't have powers or anything like that, even though it's outside of talking to birds or communicating with birds and Red Wing and shit like that. But you would need that experience. You need that type of field leader that's gonna keep everybody calm, bark out orders if he need to, if shit hits the fan, and he can step up whenever and however he can. You definitely need Sam Wilson on the team. Next reservist that's going to be on the team is going to definitely be Miles Morales. Spider-Man is 100% going to always be a part of my Avengers team. I just don't think he'll be on the active roster because even like Pete, he still considers himself as a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And I'm not just going to sit there and just say, you know what, that noise, you can be strictly an Avenger. It's not going to be happening. It's not. He's still going to stick to the neighborhood and everything like that, which is fine. But when time comes, my boy, hey, you off the bench and we gotta fucking get active out there. You'll be the rookie, because you will absolutely be the rookie. I don't think he even really was a part of the team during the Civil War Part 2, where Miles Morales was the one getting hunted down. But yeah, Miles is definitely gonna be needed. He's shown time and time again. He's made the Spider-Man mantle his own. He's gone against gods. He's done pretty much took down vampires, Dracula, everything like that. He's done some incredible feats. And he definitely earned a roster on the Avengers. And my last two for, you know, my reserve spots on my Avengers team is going to be Sync and it's going to be Darwin. Now, these two are my wild cards, basically because their powers show that you can absolutely need them in a pinch if shit hits the fan, for real. Darwin has the ability to adapt to anything. I'm surprised he's not really an Omega level mutant yet because there is no balance of where he can, basically his adaptation powers stop, you feel me? Now, only people gonna remember is the bullshit that happened in X-Men First Class where he dies in an explosion, which I still call bullshit on because his power is literally to adapt. But at least in the book, they really don't shoehorn like him like that and actually keep it a stack and keep him with his power where it's at, and which is adapt. So he really can just keep you where you need to be and adapt to any attack that comes your way and be alright. He basically be your ultimate defense if needed. You feel me? And then Sync, on the other hand, is the one who can copy and take anybody's powers and use it against him. He may not be as good as the original user, but if he sees it, he can use it. And that's pretty much it. Sync's power is pretty fucking fire. I don't think there's no real upper limits to it just yet. I know there is a limit, but I'm like drawing a blank right now. But having these two type of wild cards on the battlefield when definitely needed, what could go wrong with that? You feel me? That's what they'll be on the reservist role, because also there's still the X-Men. You feel me? It's like Storm, but you know, they're definitely like more needed because Storm is like everywhere. She can be on the X-Men, let alone the Avengers. So definitely need these two on my reserves, because if I need you, we calling you up and we're definitely handling business. Because Sync's powers is ridiculous. On top of Darwin, who literally is a power of adaptability, and he definitely is not getting cold like you've seen on the live action movies. But yes, definitely need them on my team. But if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share what you know, and comment down below, how would you design your own Black Avengers team? You feel me? I know this is like late and you know, Black History Month just late ended, but it is what it is. I'm still gonna post it out there because why not? It ain't gonna hurt nobody. I still love my Black heroes. I wish they get a lot more, you know, recognition, but one step at a time. But like I said, drop it down in the comments below. How would you build your own Black Avenger team? It's your boy Easy. Till next time, y'all.